Ladies and gents, hello and welcome to part 2 of my best strategy games of 2016. In part 2, we are going to be covering the grand strategy games. If you haven't seen part 1, then click the link on the screen right now or the top line of the description, and that'll take you to part 1. In 5th place, we have Stellaris. Stellaris is a space-based, turn-based paradox grand strategy game. With a bunch of different races that you can play as. You can customize your own race. You can really play the game how you want to play. I really enjoyed Stellaris. I really enjoyed it, but I only enjoyed it in the early game and the late game. The big chunk in the middle was very, very dull and very, very boring for me. Not to take away from the absolute gorgeous nature of this game. It is fantastic, and I love this whole management space idea. It really is really good for that. If you want to micromanage, then you can, but you don't have to. It really makes sense as a management game, and I really dig it. The plot as well, it had fantastic elements, but it didn't quite manage to spread that plot evenly throughout the game, and there was just vast sections of time that I really did feel that I was doing nothing in. But a good game and a solid entry at number 5. In 4th place, we have Master of Orion. Much the same as Stellaris, this game is also a space-based, turn-based game. However, I feel that the pace was a lot faster than Stellaris. It certainly wasn't meant to be in the same sort of... It wasn't meant to be played in the same sort of time frame as Stellaris. Definitely a much shorter paced game. And I found it a lot easier to work with, actually. There was a lot more opportunity for optimization, I feel. It was less numbers-based, but at the same time, a heck of a lot easier to work with, and I really appreciated that simplicity, especially in space and where everything is a little bit confusing and a little bit unrelatable. It certainly helped ground it a little bit. But I like that this game didn't take itself too seriously. There was certainly a bunch of events that with the global news network that would pop up from time to time, and you know, this game isn't afraid of poking fun at itself. It definitely isn't, and for that reason, I really thought that that this was a fantastic game, a really good entry at number 4, Master of Orion. In 3rd place, we have Sorcerer Kings. Sorcerer Kings, I enjoyed thoroughly, and I know I've said that about every single game, but this is a game in which you need to try and defeat the biggest, baddest boss that you're ever going to find in a turn-based strategy game. The Sorcerer King himself. This is a guy that lives in his castle, and you need to build up an empire, and you need to pretend to be his friend at the very start, and then progressively get more and more unfriendly, and eventually you need to kill him and win the game. Now, this game honestly would have been number 1. I don't usually like games set in a fantasy world, but this game hit the nail on the head for me. The mechanics that allow you to sort of mess with your own magic composition, there's 3 types of magic that you can actually deploy, allow you to build up this strategy that is very unique, I think, to this game. You can really decide how you want to play. I would thoroughly recommend checking out this game because it's very interesting, that's for sure. The major gripes that I ended up having with it were the fact that this game, at the time that I played it, was broken beyond belief, and it was super difficult. I broken to the point that it became unfair, and that really did need some quite heavy optimization in the late game, because otherwise this game would have done a hell of a lot better on the list. I mean, it could only have done 2 positions better, but you get what I'm saying. A very good game, and one I hope that they will continue to work on, because honestly, I really love this game. In 2nd place, we have Civilization 6. I don't need to tell you about Civilization 6. You know exactly what Civilization 6 is. You need to build up your very own civilization, and you need to make it stand the test of time. That's pretty much the simplest way of conveying what is a very, very complex game, and different in many, many ways from, you know, my personal favorite Civ game. Well, and the only Civ game I've actually played other than this one, Civ 5. I really enjoyed Civ 5, and I really, really enjoy Civ 6. Some of the mechanics were very, very difficult, and it actually exposes you to a lot more numbers, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. I loved it because there was a lot more tweaking that you could do with your empire. You could really see the bare bones of exactly what was going on. I mean, if you click on the city panel, for example, you can see you know, a gargantuan number of statistics that you just have to guess at it. At Civilization 5, but I really enjoy Civ 6. I thought the new races that they added were gorgeous. Everything looks absolutely stunning. The character models are fantastic. My major problem with this game is the AI. The AI is the dumbest AI of any AI on this list, and there are some pretty dumb AI in strategy games, but the Civ 6 AI leaves so much to be desired. But I am very, very confident that this is going to go on to become a truly great game, even greater than it currently is. I mean, we are just at the start of the Civilization 6 lifespan. It's gonna continue to get DLC. It's gonna continue to be added to, and I am so unbelievably excited to see what this game has to offer in 6 months or so, even a year from now. And in first place, we have the one and only Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4 is a World War II grand strategy game. You can literally make every single possible decision that you could want to make in World War II, and I love it. I really, really, really like Hearts of Iron 4. I love the period that it's set in. I love the amount of customizations and optimizations that you can make to your empire. I love the fact that you can research whatever the hell you want. I love the fact that you can mod the game to add whatever the hell you want. The possibilities are endless. It really, really is a truly, truly awesome game. Wow. Hearts of Iron 4. Woof. It's difficult to say anything about it because it really blew me out of the water. This was a game that was stuck in a little bit of development hell, as far as I'm aware, for a little bit of time, and I'm really happy that they decided to delay the game by an entire year, because it was due to release last year at some point, the end of last year, I think. And I'm super happy that they delayed the game, because this game is almost perfect. The AI, once again, is pretty fucking stupid. I'm not going to dispute that. That is probably the major downfall of this game. But other than that, you've got so many options. You've got a national focus system, which is really the heart of the game, in my opinion, that allows you to literally take your countries down any route. And I think that is really the key to this game. The national focus trees are phenomenal. They are so unbelievably well designed, and the latest expansion, Together for Victory, really builds upon that core national focus, if you'd like, and it really, really allows a vast amount of customization for your nation. You can literally make the nation however you want. I love this game. I think you guys will love it too. It's my top game of 2016 in the grand strategy game genre, and I dig it. I dig it in a major, major way. So that's it. That is my top grand strategy games of 2016. What do you think of this list? Do you think it should be in a different order? Is there any other games that you would like to see on this list? Do you think I've made a catastrophic mistake? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you to all of my Patreons, who are awesome, 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 awesome people. It is directly because of you guys that I can do stuff like this, that I hope you guys really, really enjoy. I can dedicate time and energy and effort into editing and creating something a little bit unique and a little bit special. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to you guys who are supporting me on Patreon. Also, thank you for a fantastic 2016, everyone. 2016 has been a little bit of a rough year for me personally, but the channel has done fantastically, and I really, really appreciate everyone who has viewed, subscribed, liked, commented, all of that stuff. I really, really, really do appreciate it, because this is just an awesome experience for me. I'm loving doing YouTube. It really, really is fantastic. Thank you for letting me do this. And thank you for watching my videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. I cannot say that enough. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope everyone who's watching and everyone who's watched over the year has a fantastic 2017. I really, really do. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.